Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to notify team on Google Chat for Stripe payment. So let's suppose I'm running a fitness studio and I'm collecting all my payments with the help of Stripe. Now whenever someone makes a new payment, I want to send automated message to my team on Google Chat Hangout. I completely want to automate this process, and to do this automation, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Stripe and Google Chat Hangout. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Stripe, where new payment will happen and this complete workflow will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take Google Chat Hangout, where the message will be sent automatically to my team. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to notify team on Google Chat for Stripe payment. For this, we are going to create automation between Stripe and Google Chat with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to notify team on Google Chat for Stripe payment. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to notify my team on Google Chat for Stripe payment, which means whenever a Stripe payment will be made, my team will be automatically notified on Google Chat, which means whenever a Stripe payment will be made, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever Stripe payment happens and action says do this, then notify my team on Google Chat. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Stripe, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new charge. Now I need to make connection between Stripe and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Stripe with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Stripe account. So this is my Stripe account, and as you can see that I am in test mode. Here on the left hand side corner, I can see all the options where I am going to click on this developer tools, and over here I can see all these options where I have to select this event destinations, and then over here I can see this add endpoint. So I'm going to open this, and then I have to paste the webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow so as to build this connection. So now I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL in this endpoint URL field, and then in the description, let's say I'm adding testing, and then in the version it is written choose the latest API version and click on select event. So over here I have to select the latest API version, and then in the lesson 2 I have to select this events on your account. Then I have to select the event. So here my event is charge succeeded, So this is the event on which this webhook will trigger this workflow, and then I'm simply going to click on this add event and then click on this add endpoint. Now I have successfully added this webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow in my Stripe. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and over here I can see waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to make a test payment in my Stripe account, and if Pabbly Connect captures that payment and all the other details, this means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Stripe, that is successful. So now let's open my Stripe account, and on the left hand side I can see all these options where I am going to click on this payment links. So here this is the product by the name Gym222, and I am going to copy this product URL and then I am going to paste that in a new tab. So here this checkout page has opened in front of me, and I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my email address is, here I have entered my email address as new@pabblitudes.com. My name is new user, my address is Old Street, city is Bhopal and state is Madhya Pradesh, my phone number is this, pin code is this. I have entered my dummy card details, and now I am going to click on this pay. So here I have successfully made the payment, and now this should be captured and received in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and I can see I have successfully received the response. Here the name was new user, state was MP, pin code was this, address was Old Street, Bhopal. I have received the payment. As JSON value does not support the decimal, I have received the amount as 19900, and I am going to format this, and then I have received the other details like the email address and all. So here I have successfully received the response in my Pabbly Connect as soon as I've made the payment. So this shows that the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Stripe and Pabbly Connect is successful, and now whenever someone will make the payment, I will start receiving the response in my Pabbly Connect. Now moving on to the next step, whenever a Stripe payment has been made, I want to notify my team on Google Chat. So here in my action application, now I am going to take Google Chat, and then in the action event I want to send message, so I'm going to click on this create message. Now I'll click on this connect, and Google Chat Hangout is connected with Pabbly Connect as I've already logged in my Google Chat, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in before making the connection in Pabbly Connect. So now Google Chat is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter the chat webhook URL, and then I have to enter the message. So over here to enter this, let me take you to my Google Chat. So this is my Google Chat Hangout, and this is the channel in which I want to notify my team by the name Gym222. And over here I am going to click on this arrow, and then I am going to click on this apps and integrations where I can see this webhooks option. So I am going to click on this add webhook, and then I have to name this webhook as, let's say I am going to name it as testing, and as avatar URL is not a required field, I am going to skip this and then click on this save. Now as soon as I've named the webhook, this has provided me with a unique webhook URL, and from this 3 dots I am going to copy this link and paste that link in this chat webhook URL field. Now over here I need to enter the message, so I am going to write, hello team, we have received the new payment, here are the details. So here I have drafted the message, hello team, we have received the new payment, here are the details, name, email address, payment of, thanks, regards. Now I am going to map the value to these fields, which is name, email address and payment of, and I am not going to enter this manually. Instead I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received the response in my Stripe, and when I click on this I can see all the response that I have received from my Stripe. Here I have to enter the name, so the name was new user, and then I have to enter the email address. So the email address was new@pabblitudes.com, and then I have to enter the address, so the address was Old Street, Bhopal, and then I have to enter the payment. So as you can see that I have received the response in this format, which is 199900, and I have made the payment for only 1999. This is because JSON value does not support the decimal, and I have to format this, and for that I am going to scroll up and click on this add action button, and I am going to search for a feature by Pabbly which is number formatter. And then in my action event, I am going to select this perform math operation and then click on this connect. So over here, I need to write the number, and the number was this one. And as it is written here in the help desk, I am going to write comma and then put space and then put 100. And then in the operation, I want to divide this. So now I'm going to click on this save and send test request, and here I can see that I have received the response. Now I can map this value, so I'm going to open my Google Chat action step, and then in the payment of, I am going to click on this number formatter from where I have received the response and map this value. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. And now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response successfully. Now I need to open my Google Chat and check whether I have received the same message there or not. And here I can see that I have instantly received the message. Hello team, we have received the new payment. Here are the details. The name was new user, email address was new@pabblytunes.com, address was Old Street, Bhopal, and the payment was made of 1999. So now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my Stripe form and make another payment. So let's say this time my email address is, so here I have entered the details. The email address is latest@pabblytunes.com. The shipping address is New Street, Bhopal. Then the name is latest user. I have entered my phone number, and then I have entered my dummy card details, and then I am going to click on this pay. So here I have successfully made the payment, and now I should be notified about this on my Google Chat Hangout on that particular channel. So let's open my channel, and over here I can see that I have again instantly received the response. The name was latest user, email address was latest@pabblytunes.com, the address was New Street, and then the payment was made of 1999. Now to summarize, we took Stripe as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We made a test payment and received the response in Pabbly Connect, after which we moved to the next step where we took Google Chat Hangout as our action application, where we entered the chat webhook URL and drafted the message in a way that we want to send to the team in Google Chat. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this message being automatically sent on my Google Chat Hangout. So we have successfully created automation between Stripe and Google Chat Hangout with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.